Hello, everybody. I'm back again here. We've been pretty busy. Been its first real day we've had without rain. The yard looked like a hay field, and just done some regular maintenance on fence, this and that, and getting ready here in a few days. Start cutting hay when the weather changes. A lot of people started around here, but we're not hardly ready yet. We're going to wait for next week, so get started. We've got 3 disc mowers hooked up, and I still like to change oil on this tractor and get it ready for spring. Get the disc mower hooked up on this, and then we'll be ready to start mowing. With what the Biden administration, whoever was running it, let all these illegals in, and we've got people hiding in plain sight in this country. You've seen what happened in Colorado yesterday, and there in Washington here a few days ago with the 2 Jewish staffers with the Israeli embassy killed. And you've got news media lying. They come out and they said charged with hate crime. Well, it's a terrorist attack. Hate crime, yeah, but it's charging. It's funny. On January 2020, what happened up there, when they charged them people with domestic terrorism. So, double standard. You've got these, I don't know, communist, socialist judges or whatever they are trying to rule to keep those people in this country, and they're killing people. Those people, usually those old people, anywhere from 55 to 80 some year old. 80, I think 88-year old. And I'm going to tell you what's happening. The purpose of all these countries getting flooded with illegal aliens is this. And they're coming from Muslim countries. And they hate Jews and Christians. And if you think this ain't a war on religion, you're crazy. Their belief is they want to take over the world. If you don't agree, they will kill you. You can't hide. You can't hide from it. You can't stick your head from the sand. It's here. We've got to deal with. And we're in an uphill battle. The Trump's administration, it's a fight tooth and nail through the courts. They're trying to keep these illegals in here. And they know that there's terrorists that come in this country. There are terrorist cells in this country right now just waiting to make an attack. Don't kid yourself. The Supreme Court's going to get off its hind end and pull some of these judges back, and Congress is going to have to take their power away from them, these federal judges. The Congress has the power, and they need to exercise it and stop this stuff. You've got the media still lying. They act like they're trying to cover up, that themselves up, that they didn't know Joe Biden was in the shape he's in. Of course they did. Anybody that had eyes and ears could see, knowed it. I mean, you could watch it yourself. But, it's all covered up in lies. You got rhinos trying to keep their power. And you've got these Democrats that are going hard, full bore against Christians and Jews. And these colleges, it's news media. They get a gang member and they call him the Maryland man or the Wisconsin man or the whoever man, Oregon man or whoever now. We're in a full-grown spiritual battle, good and evil. As Christians, if you're a Christian, you believe that Jesus Christ died for your sins, you just can't hide no more. you know, and a lot of it too, you know, South Africa, they're talking about the white farmers are being killed, and their black farmers are being killed too, and they're being killed because if they're a Christian, they're being killed. It's just plain and simple. I mean, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. France, Germany, England, all these Muslim countries are trying to take over these countries. And the funny thing is that the elites are wanting a race war or a religious war so they can take complete power. That's what it's all about, power. You know, in Poland the other day, you had George Soros' son and Obama go over there and try to turn that country liberal. Didn't work. The people stood up for their own country and voted in the conservative. So, you know, these people that come in legally, I believe, you know, and helping, but the ones that come in illegally, they shouldn't have more benefits than American citizens. It's all backwards. You know, these terrorists, these people that holler free Palestine and kill somebody or burn somebody, you know, they've got more rights than the American citizen did on January 6th of 2020. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And just as they blind the more, you got congressmen, their offices being raided because they're hiding protesters, or judges because they're hiding illegals and setting them loose. And we're in a battle. We're in a battle. You know, I'm telling you right now, people, the Christian people had better stand up and fight as hard as you can to get these people unelected and thrown out of office. You know, just because we put President Trump in there don't mean the fight's over. We have got to be vigilant. We have got to research these candidates, and we've got to throw them. We got to throw all of them out of Congress. In South Carolina, if you put Lindsey Graham back in there, it's a shame. That feller needs to be primaried out. He needs to be out of Congress, run over our Ukraine, and wanting to send them $48 more billion. They've had enough. So I'll tell you what we better do. We better, as Christians, we better start praying as hard as we can that God step in and put a stop to this stuff. But you know, that's why God give us free will. We've got to stand up and take the battle, and never be ashamed if you believe in Jesus Christ. And for the Jewish folks, you know, let's think about this. Let's think about Nazi Germany for a minute. You know, they come after the Jews. Well, they're coming after the Jews right now. Right here in America, where American soldiers went over there and fought and died to free those people. And you know, my great uncle was one of those that went in some of those concentration camps and liberated them people. And I remember as a little boy, I listened to the stories because he thought it was most important, even though I was at a young age, that I understood what they fought for. And I've never forgot it. I've retained it for 62 years. Well, 50 years anyway. So, you know, they're protesting those right now. But you know what? Who comes after they get done with the Jews? They come after the Christians. We're next. So don't think you can hide and think, well, it's just them. But no, they're after all of us. I mean, you've got a member in Congress right now who's a Muslim and says that white people is a danger to this country. You got congresswomen and men being charged with assault of federal office. I mean, and they think they're above the law, and you know, doubtful that anything will happen. But if she ain't expelled from Congress, there's something bad wrong. She ought to be brought up on and voted out right now. They need to do it. And but you know, I just wanted you to be aware and really think about this. That you know, we are in a spiritual battle in this country. Well, actually, we're in a spiritual battle all over the world. It ain't this country; it's all over the world. Christians and Jews actually being punished and killed. So think about that. You think it can't touch you here in America? Look, ask those people in Colorado yesterday if it can touch you. Ask the 2 Jewish staffers at American Embassy if it can't touch you when a guy walks up and blows your head off. Ask them if it can't touch you. I've rambled on enough. Good Lord willing, I'll see you next time. And I could have made a little more a better video, but I'm tired, and this is what I thought about all day. And good Lord willing, I will see you next time. God bless you guys.